Coming up, students dive deep into Iowa City's queer history.
And later, the Iowa softball team shined bright during their rainy 4-game series.
Welcome to DITV Now, your flash update on all the biggest headlines coming out of the Daily Iowan newsroom. I'm Ashley Wheel.
And I'm Lauren Johnson.
May is Mental Health Awareness Month. This label is meant to bring attention to the resources available to help mental health and end the stigma about struggling with your mental well-being. During this past year, in a pandemic, people's anxiety and depression has gone worse. According to the CDC, about 40% of the population struggles with their mental health, compared to 10% in 2019.
At times, mental health can get challenged, and this year has been a really good example of things that can challenge our mental well-being and our mental health. And so raising awareness simply reminds people to focus on that or to bring attention to it.
The university offers lots of resources, including counseling and other support groups. Among the services offered, UCS says one of the best things you can do is reach out if you are struggling. Times can be hard as students stress about finals, graduation, and the semester wrapping up. If life is feeling difficult, it is important to reach out.
A new class at the university is embracing queer history in Iowa City. This class is called Queer Movements, Queer of Color, Literature, and Theory. It was started this semester by UI English PhD student Enrico Bruno. This class works closely with the LGBTQ archives to help research the queer history of Iowa City. It was important to Bruno that this class focused on the local community. He wanted this class to be a way to engage with Iowa City's queer history in a more immersive way. He said, "I want the students to think about the impact of this history on real people and not just characters in a book." The students' final project is to research a topic or story from Iowa City's queer history that has not been publicly recorded. Later this month, these stories will be published on the LGBTQ Archives website.
The Iowa legislature is staying in overtime. The legislators are given daily allowance during the 110-day session. The 110th day was April 30th, and the legislature is still going but no longer being paid. One of the most notable outstanding bill deals is the $8 billion state budget for 2022, and there are ongoing disagreements about the House and Senate about tax cuts. The legislature will likely wrap up soon, but the state budget has to be passed before it can do so.
Iowa baseball secured a series win this weekend against the Penn State Nittany Lions. The Hawks clinched the first 2 games but could not hold the Nittany Lions in the final game. The Hawks trailed the Nittany Lions 5-0 until the bottom of the 8th inning, when Dylan Nedved scored on Isaiah Fullard's single. The Hawks would tack on 3 more runs, but were unable to secure the series sweep. Iowa still holds on to 4th place in the Big Ten standings and will look forward to another conference series this weekend. They will open up their final home series against the Fighting Illini on Friday at 6:05 p.m.
A rainy weekend did not dampen the dominant performance from the Iowa softball team. The Hawkeyes grabbed an important series win over the Nebraska Cornhuskers. The Hawkeyes entered the series hungry for a win as both Iowa and Nebraska are tied for the 5th in conference standings. The Hawkeyes shut out the Cornhuskers on Friday with a 1-0 win. Nebraska bounced back on Saturday and silenced the Hawkeyes 4-0. The Cornhuskers' sloppy pitching on Sunday powered the Hawkeyes to sweep the doubleheader and seal the series win. The Hawkeyes will battle Illinois in their last 4-game series of the regular season this weekend at home.
It'll be a brisk finals week, Hawkeyes. Today will be partly cloudy with a high of 62 and a low of 38 degrees.
Thanks for tuning in to DITV Now.
We'll be back tomorrow with the latest on the University of Iowa, Iowa City, and Hawkeye Nation. From Iowa City, I'm Lauren Johnson.
And I'm Ashley Wheel. Have a great day.